Okay. So just in case if you people were not able to hear me, let me begin once again. In this session, what we will do is we will look at some uh, features which are uniquely available in our software. Okay, so what we will do, we will try to make signals on chart. We will try to merge them together and form just one signal out of it, and we will plot that signal historically on daily chart. Historically, I mean wherever, on whichever date the criteria based on signal that I will get, if it was satisfied, it will actually give you signals there. It can be buy or sell. So on that buy and sell signals, we will put some money on it and check how profitable it was on a long run or on a shorter time frame. So in order to go ahead and do that, let me go to analysis out here and go to script chart, and I will take Reliance Capital this time. So this is chart of Reliance Capital. I can press J on my keyboard for Japanese candlestick visibility. I will press spacebar on my keyboard to have full data visibility. So I have data right from 2000 onwards till date. Okay, and you can choose to have data right from inception for all the stocks. In that case, you have to go to application settings, go to EOD, and make 985 out here, so that data for all the stocks are available right from inception. So 1985 is the beginning date for the majority of the stocks that we have in NSE and BSE. Okay, so this is Reliance Capital chart. I will open Study Manager. Alternatively, I can use S shortcut on my keyboard to open this. Let me go to Add, and I'll go to Studies category so that I can add two averages. Okay, two averages. And let me choose this time 50 and 100-day moving average. 50 and 100. So you see these two averages on the chart now, right? Along with this indicator, let me plot RSI indicator as well. So I just have to put RSI in the filter box, and all the indicators related to RSI will come over here. I'll select relative strength index with default input, and I'll click on apply. So at the bottom here with 70-30 level as our dotted lines, I'm getting RSI here, right? Now I want to put a condition on average as if 50-day moving average is above 100-day moving average, and at that point of time if RSI is above 60 level, then that is the point when I will go for buying that stock. On the reverse side, if 50 is below 100-day moving average and RSI is below 40 level, then at that point of time I will sell that stock. Okay, so I want to make condition like that. As I said in my previous video, in standard version custom conditions and signals are not available. However, in premium version it is. So this time I'm going to make use of a custom condition because I want to mix two signals together. That is like two different signal altogether. So if I show you a custom condition section, I have conditions like days high, which will capture your intraday highest bar, then days low, days lowest, in downward swing. If you have swing indicator on your chart, you can plot this signal on that swing indicator. Then is above level, I can specify RSI is above 60 level out here, is above line. So these Custom conditions in simple example are like calculator functions that we use in day to day basis. We use plus sign, minus, multiplication, division. So to use those functions, it accepts two inputs from you and then it gives you a desired output. Similarly, to use this custom conditions, you have to put some inputs to it. So based on that input, it will give you a signal, right? So if you look at this average here, these are two lines. And I said I want 50-day moving average, which is white line, should be above this yellow line, which is 100-day moving average. So for that, I can use a custom condition of is above line. The inputs that I can give to this is short, which is white line, and the medium line. So it says short data line 1 is above medium data line 2 for 1 bar, then it should give me a long signal. Let me put a display name as S is above medium. So this is just for my understanding. If I apply this, I'll get S above M over here. So I know that what actually this condition is. So if you look at the chart now, you are getting green arrows everywhere, wherever the white line is above yellow line, right? In short, 50-day moving average is above 100-day moving average. The same long condition I want to put in RSI, but for RSI the criteria is it should be above 60 level. So I can go for is above level here, and the input which I will give is RSI. The main RSI should be above 60 level. Okay, and then it should trigger a long. Just for my understanding, I'll give it RSI above 60. Okay, I'll hide this and let me show you signals now. So I am getting green arrows now on all the bars wherever RSI is above 60 level. The white line, wherever it is above 60 level, it is giving me green arrows. So if you look at the chart, I'm scrolling the chart on the left, so you are looking at some green arrows everywhere. So those are the bars where RSI is above 60 level. Okay, now I'm going to mix it with the average, right? So I want to mix short above medium and RSI above 60 together to form my final long signal. For that, I can go to signals category, access ANDing of signals here, and those were long signals, so it will come in A by signals category over here. So this is short above medium, and the other one in by categories RSI above 60. So this when combined together will give me a final long signal. So this is final by based on average and RSI. So this is again for my understanding. So I have final by average and RSI. Now let me hide this condition because I want to show up only final buy signals on my chart, right? So now the green arrow what you see on the chart is coming only when average and RSI condition both are satisfied together on that bar. So you see a green signal on all the bars wherever RSI and average both conditions are met together, right? So this is only a bullish signal that I have given. In the same way, I want to make bearish signal as well. So for that, I can use is below line condition, wherein short is below medium, short below medium, and is below level, wherein RSI below 40, short. Okay. The way I merged my long conditions, let me merge my short conditions as well. Short below medium and RSI below 40. So this becomes short. This is final sell, okay, average and RSI. Okay, right. So let me hide my single signals and let me show up only the main final signals of buy and sell. So now if you look at the chart, you are also getting uh, little orange arrows here. I mean down arrows. So that down arrows denotes where my average and RSI condition both are met in sell direction. So now I am getting final buy signals and final sell signals on my chart. So the first green arrow will be your long position bar. Okay, the first red arrow uh, will be your short, will be your fresh short position bar. Correct. Now you can have different exit methods into this. Okay, now let me form a strategy based on this. This is my final buy. I can exit this final buy on whenever short goes below medium. I can exit this final buy whenever RSI goes below 40 level, or I can exit this final buy whenever a fresh short position is generated. So my long signal will be unique, but I will set three different exit criterias, and I want to test it, the same strategy in three different ways, applying three different exit criterias to it. Right. So I want to make there is one indicator available here called custom condition, wherein you can specify your long and exit criteria. So let me go for custom condition. Here it is asking me for long entry, long exit, short entry, short exit. So in long entry, let me put final buy. So whenever average and RSI both conditions are met, that is the point I want to buy that stock. However, I want to exit as soon as the short goes below medium. Okay, I will not wait for this cell to come. Okay, this cell may come very late, so this will be little early, like short below medium. Right. Similarly, short entry will be taken on final cell, and I want to exit as soon as the short goes above medium. Right. So this is buy sell, exit on average. Right. So based on that, I am getting long short zones here. Okay, so if it will take a long signal here, then it this will get exit only when the average crosses the yellow average in downward direction. If I've initiated a short position here, it will get exit out here when short goes above medium in upward direction. Okay, so I'm getting long short zones accordingly as per my set criterias. Now let me set a different exit criteria to this. I will go for custom condition again, go for final buy, but this time I will exit when RSI goes below 40. Okay, and final sell when RSI goes above 60. I want to exit this. Right. So this is again the same buy sell, but with exit of RSI. All right. So I'm getting long short zones accordingly over here. Right. So, let me set a different exit criteria now. So this is like final buy and final sell, the same thing, like short, long entry and short entry will be the same buy sell signals. And this time I will exit on, I mean, this will be a stop and reverse system. So unless and until I'm getting confirmed sell, I will not exit my buy signal. Unless and until I'm getting a confirmed buy, I will not exit my sell signal. So this will be a stop and reverse kind of a system wherein you are always in the trade. You will not be out of the trade at any point of time on any stock. So this is buy sell stop and reverse system. So it is actually the same strategy, the same buy sell signals I am entering into. However, the exit is different on three different conditions, right? So I want to test my strategy on these three different exits. So I have a utility which will tell me which of your custom condition is profitable out of these three which you will be backtesting, right? So this is the custom condition. Now in order to backtest any strategy, it is very important that you bring your signals in the form of long and short zones like this. So I have long short zones for all three criterias that I have. So once you bring in your trading system in this form, then you can directly apply your backtesting L1 strategy. So I'll go for backtesting L1 here. So let me go for exit on average criteria first. Okay, I'll take close line with the delay 0. It means the bar on which I will get the signal, it will take trade on that. Okay, if you specify open line with the delay 1, then once your signal is confirmed, it will take the trade on next bar's opening. So normally this settings can be applied by users who study market end of the day, right? So they make strategies on daily chart, but execution they can do only when the market opens next day. So if you want to test your strategy in that way, then we can have open line with the delay 1 set here. However, I want to go for close line with the delay 0 because I have backtested many strategies with this combination, and I have found that there is always a reduction in profitability by 5 to 10% if you have a setting of open line with the delay 1. So I prefer going by close line with the delay 0 always. So normally we take trade at around 3:15 when the signal is confirmed. Okay, so you here you can specify the long amount, your short amount. Let me specify 10,000 here. So I mean I can measure my profitability in terms of percent easily. Now you can give a stop loss percent if you want to check your strategy. Okay, this will be another exit criteria which you can apply in your strategy to check if putting stop loss is more profitable or not. However, I'm not putting any stop loss, I'm not trailing it, and I'm not putting any target as well. So let me put all zeros. I want a cumulative profit, and this is the profit of, this is buy sell exit on average profit. All right. So here at the bottom, I have a profitability of a strategy called buy sell, but it is exiting on average. Now let me go for another profitability based on RSI exit. So same amount I will take of 10,000 rupees. Okay, stop loss, trail stop, target, all zeros. This is buy sell, exit on RSI profit. Apply. All right, and I will add one more condition of exiting based on stop and reverse purely. So this is same amount I'll give just to compare all three strategies. What is the profitability? Understanding can be better. Buy, sell, stop, and reverse profit. All right. So I have three profitabilities at the bottom here. Now, the data which I have is right from 2000 onwards. So it is backtesting all my trading signals from 2000 onwards for all these three strategies, right? Now, this is just for one stock. So this is for Reliance Capital on 10,000 rupees. It has fetched me 21,000 rupees in strategy A, 23,000 rupees in strategy 2, and somewhere around 20,000 in strategy 3, right? Here, if you, why I'm saying in thousands is because this profit will get multiplied by 10, so we adjust the scaling that way. Okay, so now I want to look at the profitability on a group rather than looking it on an individual stock. So what I will do, I will go to study manager. Let me save this. Okay. uh, Average RSI 3 strategies, I will name this. Save. Now I can make use of a scanner. New scan. Let me scan Nifty 50 now. That was a daily strategy, so I will have D by default here. I'll go to study section, load the one which you made. So it was average RSI 3 strategies. Close this and give it some name. So this is average RSI 3 strategies scan. Now save and scan. So it will take a little time because it wants to fetch data for all 50 stocks altogether. Okay, I have the data here, right? So I don't want this bar chart. I can remove columns like this over here. Okay, so this is buy, sell, exit profit. This is a drawdown figure, so I don't want this. This will be also a drawdown figures, right? So this is profit, this is profit. All right. So here at the bottom, I have a footer enabled. Let me calculate sum of all three strategies here at the bottom. Okay. So strategy one, where I'm exiting based on average crossover, is giving me 14 lakh rupees. Strategy two, where I'm exiting based on RSI going in reverse direction, it is giving me 8 lakh rupees. And strategy 3, wherein I'm following plain stop and reverse strategy, it is giving me 16 lakh rupees. So it is comparable right here. I can see that strategy 3 is giving me a profitability of 16 lakh rupees, right? Okay, just beside this we can have drawdown figures as well, so you can compare the drawdowns also in the same way, like which strategy has maximum drawdown. So let me put that column back. I can this is buy, sell, exit. Okay, this was a drawdown figure, I believe. Except, okay, so this is drawdown figure of strategy 1, this is drawdown figure of strategy 2, and this is drawdown figure of strategy 3. Let me calculate sum of it. All right, so if you look at it now, okay, so this is giving me strategy first is giving me a drawdown of 8 lakh rupees. This is giving me a drawdown of 6 lakh rupees, and this is giving me a drawdown of 10 lakh rupees. So stop and reverse system will always give you a highest drawdown. Okay, now if you are building a trading system where you are taking a long position, you are exiting it and then waiting for a fresh short or fresh long to trigger, that will have a lesser drawdown, right? So here I can actually go for strategy 1, where I'm exiting based on average crossover. It is giving me a good handsome profit and a little less drawdown as well, right? Okay, so this is how we can compare strategies based on profit and drawdown figures. You can choose which strategy you can take forward for execution on a long term basis or on an intraday basis. The same concept can be done on intraday data, where you can load 500 days of intraday data on this platform and backtest your strategy in the same way. So 500 days of intraday data will cover all kind of trends. It will cover uptrends, it will cover different sideways market, different downtrend market. So it is not that you are testing only one phase. So you should remember, when you are backtesting a strategy, you should take an amount of data which has all forms of zones. It should have an up zone, it should have a down zone, it should have sideways zone. Sideways zones are very different. Sometimes sideways are very flat, sometimes sideways is only 10% inclined, or sometimes it is 20% inclined. Sometimes trends are very stronger that it is moving in 45 degrees. Sometimes trends are not so strong that you know. So you should have that amount of data which cover all kind of markets, backtest it, and then look at the figures of individual stock profitability, then look at the group profitability in this way, and then come out with something good which you can execute in real time market. So our platform will help you in all those forms. Now, I made a very simple strategy, but you people might be having various logics in your brains that if I do it this way, if I do it that way, then don't worry. We do have a support team in Reliable Software who can help you code your strategies. Uh, Code is not, I mean, would not be a right word, but you don't need to have any programming skills to write strategies in our software. You just have to understand basic functions, basic custom conditions and signals that we have made. So the examples I already showed, like is above line, is below line, is all time high, low, anding of signal, ORing of signal. You can mix n number of condition signals together and form your final signals. You can have a system based on the signal bar's high breakout. Like you make a system like over here itself, the very first signal I got here. So I can have a system where only when it breaks the high of the signal bar I want to enter into a trade. So that way also logic can be built. So any logic you have in your mind, just give it to us, we will write it for you in this software, and we can take you up till backtesting figures, and after that the decision is yours. Okay, so this is how we can go about doing this. All right. Now if you are going on stock basis, then a stock profitability basis, then you can actually go ahead and fine tune the inputs of indicators that you have chosen. So let me go for same Reliance Capital, and I want to see which input of RSI level. Right now the level is 60/40, and averages level are averages I've chosen is 50 and 100. So which input of averages, or which input of RSI level is more profitable for Reliance Capital? So if you want to find out that, then you can make use of strategy tuning here. Okay, and we have strategy analysis also, which will give you trade by trade details. So let me show you strategy analysis first, and then we can go for strategy tuning. Okay, so here you select the stock on which you want your analysis to be done. So Reliance Capital is the stock on which we did. So it was a daily strategy. You click on apply here. So the data will come. Go to strategy. This is an icon to load your tools. Click on this. Load this average RSI 3 strategies. Okay, and then close this form. Now, here it will present you all three strategies. You can choose for which strategy you want analysis. So let me go for exit on average analysis here, because this was the one which was more profitable on a group, and drawdown was also comparatively less. Okay, and here you can choose a start date and end date. From what date you want to do analysis? I want to do analysis from 2010 onwards till, I mean, for 7 years. Go to run and click on run analysis. So in this 7 years, this strategy gave me 20 trades. Out of 20 trades, 9 were long and 11 were short. So this is giving you long trade analysis separately and short trade analysis separately. The reason why we are giving you this is because while you're backtesting your strategy, you can go forward and further you can identify whether you are profitable on long trades or you're profitable on short trades. So there again comes a decision point where you get to choose that I should be executing only long trades on my group, or I should be executing only short trades on my group. In intraday, when I back tested strategy, I found that short trades are more profitable than long trades. So we normally take short trades. So that uh, maturity of decision will come only after you have back tested your strategy enough and analyzed it from different angles, and thereafter you just have to follow that strategy with discipline. Then emotion will also not come into picture. Okay, so this is like long short analysis. Then profit trades analysis. Only 6 trades out of 20 trades were highly profitable, out of which again 3 were long and 3 were short. So all these figures are on profit trades. 14 trades were loss making. Out of that, 6 were short and 8 were, sorry, 6 were long and 8 were short. So again, a deep analysis of this. If you go for analysis details here, then it will give you trade by trade analysis. So this is the place where you went short, what date you went short, when you went, I mean, you exited out of that trade, for how many bars you were into that trade, what was your signal entry, what was the high rate it went to, like after you entered into a buy trade, how high it went, so that this was your potential price. Then how much low it went, what was the average rate, signal rate, drawdown, like a detailed kind of analysis you will get here for each trade. Now on the right hand side, it is also showing you in a graph, I mean in graph, like when you entered and when you exited, what was your risk, what was your potential. So just by looking at this graph, I mean, you don't have to look at the tabular values here. You can simply see that, okay, this is how my trade went. So this is like trade to trade analysis you can do. So if you click on show pie chart, again it will show you a different segregation, like trades. This is trades pie chart. So the red zone is loss making trades, and only 30% of the trades were profit making. Similarly, turnover, on which side turnover was more. Then we have transaction cost pie chart. So all these things are available out here, a detailed analysis. So I would suggest only after you have done a detailed analysis of your strategy, you should go about executing them in the real time market. Okay, so this is about strategy analysis. The next thing I was talking about was strategy tuning. When you go to this, you have to select a script. So let me select the same script, Reliance Capital. I can select the, okay, I selected the script already. I can go to studies here, load the same average RSI 3 strategies. Then I want parameters access. I want to fine tune my averages and RSI level. Okay, so these are the two indicators that I want to fine tune. Over here, you can fine tune up to 4 inputs. Okay, so I think 6 in premium version you can fine tune up to 6 parameters. So you can select this tuning method. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. There is some sound coming out of the system. Let me check what it is. Okay. Okay, we were in strategy tuning. Let me go to parameters here. I want to fine tune average and RSI, and you can fine tune up to 6 parameters here. So I want to fine tune this, like the current average that I've chosen is 50 and 100. So what would be the best average for this strategy? So starting is 25 and end is 150. Let me take a step of 5 here. Similarly, here I have 50 and let's say 200. Okay. And let me have a step of 5 again here. And RSI currently is 14. So let me have a step of 3 over here. Okay, so in all I have selected three inputs, so I have 26 combination of this. So it will look 25, 57, then it will step it up by 5, so 30, 57, 35, 57, 40, 57. Then the same thing will begin for for 25, 55, 7, 30, 55, 7. So those all combinations it will check. So right now it will become too many combinations. So let me go for manually fine tuning of averages here, and let me click on apply, and you can lock this input, lock it, and then click on start, right? So here at the bottom it will show you a progress bar. So the total number of computation that it will do is 1326 in total. So slowly and gradually it will go on. So this will, so okay, it is taking 1200 combinations. Okay, let this go on, and once we are back with the result I'll show you. Okay, so this is how you can, make your strategies, different kind of strategies. You can backtest it using a scanner, and then you can finally fine tune it to find the best input for your indicator that you have chosen in your strategy. So this is actually this is giving strength to our software, and this is why, because majority of the traders use our software. So one is because of our support system, and the other is the kind of strength that we have in our package. You will not find it anywhere else. Okay, so apart from this we have a few other premium features as well, like a group chart wherein you can see which indices is performing better at this point of time. So let me go for set group. I can look for NSE indices group here, just to check which index is performing better in today's market. So it will compare last 50 bars depending on close line figures, and this is on a daily period. So if you want a comparison on intraday period, you can always choose intraday here. So let me go for daily. I'll click on show. Okay, I'll have to choose maybe different stocks here. Okay, all right, so it took a little time to come. All right, okay, so this is actually a comparison of 50 bars for all indices that I have chosen. And out here it is showing me the one which is at the top are the outperforming indexes, and the one which is at the bottom are underperforming indexes at this point of time. So here you see FMCG sector to be at the top, FMCG, then MNC sector, private bank sector, auto, bank. So FMCG, auto, bank, metals are the sectors which are going good at this moment. So it's better off investing in stocks from that sector rather than investing in stocks from pharma or energy sector, right? So this way you can compare it. Here not only you can choose NSE indices, you can also choose your own user defined group that you have made. You can choose a particular now let's say FMCG sector is at the top, so you can actually go for Nifty FMCG here. Okay, these are the stocks in FMCG sector, and you click on show. So out of that FMCG sector, which stocks are better off to do my investment. So United Spirits, Godrej, Hindustan Lever, ITC, Britannia, these are the stocks which are outperforming that index. So this way you can go ahead and look at the stocks in which you want to invest. Secondly, if you want, you can always go to group management here and click on new. You can create, I'll create a sample here. So let me say you want to make a group out of Nifty 50 group. Okay. Or where is Nifty 50? Okay, Nifty 50. So all the stocks from Nifty 50 group will come at the bottom here. You can select the stocks that you want and then click on apply. So all these 5 stocks will get added into your sample 1, 2, 3 group. Okay, so now this sample 1, 2, 3 group you can use in Market Watch, Pivot Watch, Market Summary, wherever. I mean, whichever window has a group selection feature, you can use in that and check your group's values. All right. So let strategy tuning is still running. 271 combinations are still remaining. Okay. So this is how you can go about looking at things in our, I mean, we have event watch, tick watch, which will filter uh, tick level data based on the condition that you will give. Then group scan can also filter real time signals on intraday chart as well as on daily chart, right? So let me show you how it can run. So I had already made average scan out here. So let me show you what is there in average scan. The group is Nifty 50 and this is intraday 60 seconds. The studies I have here is two moving average crossover, which is 5 and 20 exponential. Okay, so here you give it a name and click on save and scan. So it will actually scan all 50 stocks to find out where there is a crossover. So we have different modes also available like manual scan, tick level scan, then on bar completion scan is also there, which you can choose from here scan mode. So this is also loading. So here strategy tuning, we are almost done. Okay. So this is strategy tuning, right? Okay. So in strategy tuning, this is the average and RSI figure. This is average profit analysis that I have. Okay. So this Reliance Capital is giving me 2,66,000 rupees on a combination of 105 short bars average and 155 medium bars average. So rather 5 and 20 average that I had chosen originally, which was giving me a profitability of around 20,000 rupees. If I could have chosen 105 average with 155 medium average, I could have earned 2,66,000 rupees, right? With a drawdown of 1,16,000 rupees, it is showing. So it is actually doing an analysis for all the strategies that I have made. So in this on I mean RSI based exit is giving me highest profitability of 44,000 rupees with an average combination of 50 and 265. So we actually did this fine tuning to find out best input for this based on average. So in the same way, you can fine tune to find out best profitability based on RSI exit as well. Okay, so this is all about it. So in case of any questions you have, please do write it out in the chat room, which is available on the right hand side. And in case of any queries, you can always drop an email to foxtrader@reliable.co.in. Okay. You can also look for FoxTrader keyword on YouTube, which has many videos that can help you, in navigating the different features that we have in our software. And if you have not opened your account yet with Upstox, you can open one so that you can get one free month trial of FoxTrader with premium features. So once you get hands on to it, and once we can also help you with different strategies. So I think in 1 month, 1 month is a good time for you to become an expert in this software. So make use of this promotion, and happy trading. Thank you very much, all. 1 minute.
Wow, so that was a great session, Sugreem. So thank you for conducting such a session. It was like very helpful to all the users. So anybody wanting to use Fox Trader, definitely it is like available on our website as well. So the first month of service will be free. So you can, if you have an Upstox account, you can just download the exe from the website and you can start using. And if anybody doesn't have an account, wants to open an account, then they can just go and type new.upstox.com, and you can open an account online as well. And moreover to this, we also have a forum. So if anybody has any questions related to Fox Trader, if they want to uh, share any of the things or ask any of the things, then you can definitely write an email to Fox Trader. But moreover to it, we also have a forum. So the forum is available at upstox.com/forum. So even the link to it is available on the web page on our website. So you can definitely use that. So thank you all for joining on the webinar. Thank you.